Market Snipers, welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. Not 9:01, not 9:02, but 9 o'clock on the dot. Usually to the second. Right now it's within 20, 30 seconds, but here we go. If you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. The first half of the live stream, we'll go through Bitcoin, altcoins. You can see that they're bleeding today. And then we'll get into the indices, which are like the NASDAQ SP 500 are making new all-time highs. And then we'll take a look at the quick glance at the Magnificent Seven and or Magnificent Six out of seven as of the last few months. But what else? What else? We'll take a look at Bitcoin mining stocks towards the end. And of course, any chart requests that you have. So make sure to put in all the details, the ticker symbol. Let me know if it's crypto or stock. And, if you're long, short, all that stuff, so we can talk about it through your lens, through my lens, and we'll go from there. So with that, early bird gets the worm on the chart requests and the person who puts in the most details, right? So we got Bitcoin breaking back down below $67,000. Came up into this range March 4th, right? March 4th. So here we are back into it again, right? So here we are. Still hasn't made new all-time highs. The last all-time high was on March. Well, the wick, you could call it March 14th, but the highest daily candle close was March 13th. So we're still going through a consolidation. It's been exactly 3 months since the highest daily candle close of all time was reached. And but what we've been talking about for the last two and a half months is that we are still not out of the woods yet, right? Still not out of the woods. So there's some positives on the higher time frames, obviously. The daily chart is breaking back down again. That buy signal yesterday, the candle was back above the trending dots early on, but end up closing below. So the trending dots are curling back down and the trending dots are red again, right? So red trending dots curling down, and the buy signal was below that. So it was looking like it could be breaking out to the upside, and then it didn't close that way. So it's not how the candle starts, it's how the candle closes. So in my own personal opinion, right? So created that big wick, closed back down below here, and here we are. Price is breaking back down. So you get a candle close back below 67,300. Seems like it's going to. We'll see if it's going to find support around that area. We had a confluence of like three major reasons why. It hit two major reasons. It hit two major reasons why at 66,115 ish, right around there, 100 ish. And if it starts closing back below there, then you got like one more major support area, and then after that, we'll see what happens from there. So let's take a look at the drawings on Bitcoin. Still have this longer term upward trend, right? Still have this longer term upward trend. So even though I posted this on the Twitter X app the other day, still not out of the woods, but we're still bullish on the weekly, 2-week, and monthly higher time frame charts. Of course, they are slower moving, and it's interesting because other tech stocks like I consider Bitcoin kind of like it's not obviously it's not a tech stock, right? But I kind of consider it similar to being a tech stock. So you got Nvidia doing a blow off top, making new all-time highs. You've got ANF, which is not even a tech stock whatsoever, just going absolutely parabolic. And you'll get, I'll circle back on why I'm talking about this, but ANF just going parabolic, right? It's been around since the late 1800s. So took off the former all-time high of 2021 back in November 2021, and just has gone parabolic, right? So obviously just outperforming everything, right? It's considerably, I think it's considerably outperforming Bitcoin since early 2023, right? So if you look at January 2023, similar to when Bitcoin, we were talking about the bottom at 16,800, ANF is up almost 700%, right? In that same time frame. So if ANF can do it, if Nvidia can do it, now the Nasdaq's doing it, Apple's doing it, right? Uh, Several other Magnificent Seven charts have done that. Why not Bitcoin, right? So you look at Bitcoin early 2023, right? From the same time, Bitcoin is up 227%. So as of right now, since January 2023, ANF, and that's why I have a lot of ANF targets on these charts, is that ANF is outperforming Bitcoin in, almost 700% versus 227%. That's just mind-boggling. That is crazy. So here are the positives on. So if you kind of zoom out, here's in November 2021, right? You can kind of see that it's just above it still. And if you were to go over to ANF, when it was getting above it back in August, it just went parabolic, right? Yes, Bitcoin has not done that, but hopefully it does, right? That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. Or at least I am. There's perma bears out there that don't want that to happen. So, uh, ugh. So, anyways, it's still above November 2021. That's a positive. It's still, this is a weekly chart, by the way. It's still above the trending dots. That's still a positive. It's still above this upward trend line. That's a positive, right? There are some concerns, right? There are some concerns. There was an RSI sell signal, but like I mentioned, when we first had the RSI sell signal back around here, that it could just flip back bullish again, right? So we will see how it plays out, but that's the weekly chart. The 2-week chart, still ultra bullish, just consolidating, kind of letting the trending dots catch up, right? Still an uptrend, right? Still ultra bullish. Getting very wiki over here, though. Very wiki. So would probably want to see it make a move in the near future. Monthly chart still currently bullish as well, kind of letting the trending dots catch up. You can see the trending dots are all the way back down at 34,500 when it first reached 66,700-ish back here. And now the trending dots are all the way up to 45,000. So the trending dots have increased $10,000 over the last, while price has been going sideways. So we'll see what happens. Could just be consolidating sideways and then see if it takes off to the upside. Similar to ANF, similar to NVIDIA. Usually I knock out the Magnificent Seven all at once, but this is all with regards to NVIDIA. So all these targets were based off of the 10-to-1 split, right? So this target was hit, this target was hit, this, and then the split happened. So it messed up all my targets. But you could see that I had all these targets mapped out when price was in here. So you had the Abercrombie and Fitch target, aka ANF, target 2, target 3, and then another one up here. So 10-to-1 split at 128 would be right. Price is about right. No, looks like price already hit that one too. So I don't know. I have to reconfigure it because like I said, it was a 10-to-1 split, and NVIDIA's being clever over there, like Tesla was in its bull run when it was in a bull run. They did multiple splits as well. Apple's been doing it for years, so it's a good way to trick the mind and get more retail paying for what they think is cheaper stock price, affordability stock price. Gets them into it and doesn't look as bad. So they trap more retail in, right? So when things are pumping. So anyways, just keep that in mind. So that's NVIDIA's also going parabolic. This is the former all-time high of November 2021. Took that out, consolidated for a few months, similar to Bitcoin. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ultra bullish monthly candles in a row. Come on, Bitcoin. Just give us that on Bitcoin. Some similarities, obviously differences too. NVIDIA had a monthly reverse candle, had another like green down candle, and then started to make its move out. So November 2023 for NVIDIA, is that June 2024 for Bitcoin? Possibly. So if it finishes strong, like we have a lot of time left in this monthly candle. So it could still go down further, create a bigger wick, right? And then finish back up positive by the end of the month. And then maybe it starts getting ultra bullish again, similar to NVIDIA. And if Bitcoin did a similar move like this, we don't know if it will or not. This is 100% pure speculation. Woo! Smash the like button for speculating hard today. Smash it. Even throw in a subscribe if you're on the YouTube channel. Get really obnoxious by hitting that subscribe button over there. So let's just take a breather over here. We got a lot of comments. Let me type in my own comment over here. Probably helps the algorithm. I'm not sure if it does or not, but I'm going to pretend it does, right? Even when I put in my own comment. So good morning, Market Snipers. Okay. Lawrence, hello. Welcome back, Lawrence. Good to see you on here. How about AR and NEAR? Both very strong performers on retrace thoughts. Yeah, we'll probably look at NEAR anyways. So we'll look at that, Vince. Good afternoon, Caesar. Elite Don, Jesse. Okay, yep. I mapped out the targets for you. Lucasian. Not in anything here news in the horizon. Yeah, I don't really care about the news either. Not overperforming Soul, is it? What? I don't know. Watching and waiting. Please and thank you. Jesse, I don't know if you did something different or I haven't noticed before, but last couple of days, X notifies me about your live stream. I prefer watching YouTube though. I think it's new I haven't done anything different. I think it's new for Twitter because Twitter X app because I'm getting those same notifications for other people on Twitter X app and when I come back on. So it's definitely something new with Twitter X app. I haven't done anything different whatsoever. So yeah. G-Rod, good morning. Javier, curious, why do you prefer on YouTube versus Twitter X app? I don't see it from either side because I think there's a slight delay on the Twitter X app, but other than that, why do you prefer? I'm just curious. I've never I'm not sure. I haven't experienced a live stream on the other side from either platform, so I don't know. Good morning, G-Rod. Good morning. Hey. Okay. All right. So NVIDIA. Let's see what else. Oh, let me see. Screen size, more people on chat. Overall, I like more YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot more YouTubers commenting, and there's a lot more YouTubers that smash the comments, smash the like buttons, and smash the subscribe button over there. So more viewers, but I find Twitter too restrictive open in the video, Lucasian, and I can't do anything. Oh, got it. Yeah. Cool. All right. So plus, I think there's a slight delay. I don't know if there's a slight delay on the YouTube or not, but I think there's like a 2-second delay on Twitter X-App. Not that it matters, but and then I think you could. Well, obviously you can, but if you show up late to the live stream on YouTube, you can do a 1.25x speed to catch up or more. And I don't think you could do that on Twitter X app. So what else? So yeah, let me get back to my thought. So there was a reverse candle on the month. Here we go. Oh, one more last thing before we get into it. I got to finish my thoughts, but one last thing. Smash that like button on the Twitter X app, hit that repost button, and flex hard. the comment section. Flex it. Flex it. Hit it. Hit it. Do it. All right, we're up to 8 likes. Yay. We're up to 8 likes. Almost going to drop the mic. Drop it. All right. What else? All right, yeah, so NVIDIA. Here we go back. So we talked about A and F. Come on. It's going parabolic. Let's go. Let's go. So just keep this in mind. Was ultra bullish, reverse candle, green candle, a positive green candle. This one, you can see there's a red wick on it. So it was still in bullish territory, but it was it went lower, right? And what was that retracement? That was wick to wick, about 21%. Bitcoin's about 23%. So see if is November 2023 similar? We're coming back full circle now. I knew I'd make it back. I knew I'd make it back through the trees. Is November 2023 similar to Bitcoin June 2024? That's what we want to know. We don't know for sure, right? Maybe it doesn't play out exactly the same. Maybe there's some similarities, but still different, right? Obviously, that's what we always think, that we can draw from similarities and hope for the best, right? Hope for the best and see what happens. But redraw that on the weekly chart. Still an uptrend, hard. So is this Bitcoin? Should we do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it. Let's go here, reverse candle all the way up. See what happens. And then let's put that on Bitcoin. Copy. All right. And then let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's go to this other chart. I don't even know what I have over here. Oh, yeah. So NVIDIA, right? So here are the similarities on the Bitcoin monthly chart. Price took out the November 2021 high. Bitcoin had 2 ultra bullish monthly candles in a row, right? NVIDIA had 3, I think. And then there was a reverse candle. Then there was still a bullish green candle. And then this candle was November 2023. So if we add this on, right, just as an idea, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Huh. Come on. Oh, there it is. Got it. Oh, I got 2 of them now. Let's take that off. I couldn't see it. All right. So what if, right? What if I got this other fractal on here too? What if it played out similar, right? So you got this. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. Let's just keep it down over here like this for my own biased on potential target. But what if it played out similar? You had the ultra bullish month over here, had the reversal candle just like NVIDIA, had the green candle after the reverse candle just like NVIDIA, and then had another green candle and then flipped back ultra bullish maybe in July, and then goes on a run, and then the pi cycle top flashes up here, and then hits the yellow band up here, right? So hits the yellow band up there, and then pi cycle top. You can see when the red line crosses the green line, maybe up here, somewhere up in the end of 2024. That would be insane. That would be awesome. And I think a lot of the market snipers that have been following me for a long time, who've been in the Discord since day one of end of February, early March 2022. A lot of them would be making life-changing money. We were all over at on the way down. The bottom is not in. The bottom is not in. The bottom is not in. Hey, we've got bullish divergence. We got bullish divergence. We got bullish divergence. Bottom could be in. Buy signal on the daily chart. Buy signal on the weekly chart. And then you start getting up in the monthly chart. Buy signals back in early 2023. Getting back above the 200-week moving average. Boom. Here we are. What if it plays out, continues to play out similar to NVIDIA, and maybe this month finishes higher than this candle close at 67,700,
And then if closes ultra bullish on the next month, let's see, is this lined up? Let's see if I can line it up a little bit better. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Right. And then in July, it finishes ultra bullish again. And then we see it take off to the upside. August, we're up into the 80,000 range. September, we're in the 90 to $100,000 range, maybe. I don't know. This is pure speculation. We don't know for sure, but it seems like it could play out similar to NVIDIA. And why not? ANF did it. NVIDIA did it. NASDAQ's starting to do it, right? Let's go over the NASDAQ. Just this all for Bitcoin, right? ANF target 1 over here. We got more targets up here to the upside as a possibility. It was ultra bullish, kind of did a consolidation almost identical to NVIDIA. And now it's ultra bullish again on the monthly chart for the NASDAQ. SP 500 is making new all-time highs as well on the monthly chart, right? So what else? Let's look at the Magnificent Seven. We'll circle back over there on Bitcoin. So Meta, right, came back down for a couple of months, consolidated, making new all-time highs on the monthly chart, ultra bullish again. Amazon monthly chart starting to break above again. Microsoft, Tesla, is the bottom in? We don't know yet, but it's starting to look like it on lower time frames. Apple, right? Google. I mean, you can fight it all the way up if you're a perma-bear. It's just not good for your trading account. So let's circle back. So that's pretty much all I'm going to cover on the Magnificent Seven. It's ultra bullish on the higher time frames. So let's get back to Bitcoin. So was that it? It seems like it. And if it could follow similar to NVIDIA, the NASDAQ, Magnificent Seven stocks, why not Bitcoin? I think this month finishes positive, and then I think in July it plays out similar and finishes ultra bullish. It's possible it finishes ultra bullish on the monthly chart for Bitcoin. Now, we're still not out of the woods. There still are some concerns, but I think it follows through to the upside, similar to NVIDIA. And now we got the NVIDIA plan on there, the NVIDIA fractal on there. And then, of course, it's possible that's it. Doesn't mean there couldn't be a double top over here somewhere, right? And then start its correction back down. But sometime in 2026, I would expect a bear market, right? Maybe before, right? We don't know exactly when. I don't have a magic crystal ball, but just as we thought we'd see prices come all the way back down, hit this target. It did come back down to 200-week moving average. It did, right? This is what it would kind of look like again, right? So maybe the future bear market low comes in at like $50,000 to $60,000, right? 50 to 60,000, maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's the super crash. Maybe it's the super cycle. I don't know. All that talk, you're going to get it every single cycle, right? There are already people talking about Bitcoin to $1 million. People talked about Bitcoin going to $1 million back then, super cycle, all that stuff. Willy woo, not going to call them all out, but I thought price is going to go a lot higher than 69,000, but never thought $1 million Bitcoin. But it's already interesting that we're back above this area again, and the $1 million Bitcoin talk has already started. But the $1 million Bitcoin talk above $100,000 probably get very, very loud. And when it's the loudest, that's probably when it's over, right? So hopefully we're all over it. Hopefully we continue to be all over it. In the shorter term, though, let's go back to the shorter term. There is a pending sell signal in the shorter term, right? There is a pending sell signal on the shorter term. But as we drew out on Tuesday, we drew out, could it come back down like this, find support at a key target area, right? a key target area was like somewhere in that zone. Could have come back down, retrace back down, find support, maybe even dip below it, trap some more bears, and then starts making its NVIDIA move, right? Give us a NVIDIA move. Come on, just do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. So that's the uptrend. So we will see. We will see. We will see. Weekly chart. Yep. I mean, it looks like it could be a lower high, but then again, it could be a higher low over here. So the lower high wouldn't be confirmed until it took out 61,500. It's possible, but I guess I'm just hoping for that NVIDIA move. Give us that NVIDIA move, por favor. Please. All right. So let's get into it. Let's go right down. We probably won't spend as much time on the altcoins, but still getting that correction over here on Ethereum, right? So if you hit like one target to the downside, probably two targets, probably got a three, probably a four. This, remember, we talked about this. This is a big move, right? That's a big move. So could it come back down, find support, and come up? Could it come back down, find support, and then make its move up, right? Maybe Bitcoin makes its move to the upside first, but that would be the next possible buy the dip scenario over here on Ethereum, like that, right? So that's how we play it, right? The buy signal back over here, it was getting overbought. There was bearish divergence. There was a lower high back below the trailing dots, sell signal, and here we are, right? It's like the same thing over and over and over again, but it never gets old. I love it. Let's keep going. Crypto red. Yep. Crypto red. Solana came all the way back down to 108. There was bullish divergence. Bullish divergence, right? I believe so. Yep. Bullish divergence. Now is price going to make a higher low? Did it make a higher low over here? Is it going to make a higher low over here? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But this was bullish divergence. Look for that higher low, and then you'd be looking for that next possible buy the dip scenario like that, right? The next possible buy the dip scenario over here. Gets back above the trailing dots, gets back above the downward trend line, buy signal, all that stuff. Let's go. Chain link, right? The next possible buy the dip scenario, right? On chain link. Where is it going to put in that higher low? That's where we don't know. That's where we don't know. Something like that. Sand, right? Bullish divergence. So we'll see how this candle closes. Is this the low over here with bullish divergence? We don't know. Could go lower. How low can it go, right? How low can it go? Put this out a few days ago that however it works out could take some time to consolidate, and that would be the next possible buy the dip scenario over there on sand. They're all going to start looking very similar. Filecoin, same thing, is at the bottom over here. The low daily candle close, right? And then of course you got the wick, the lowest wick over here at just under $5 on Filecoin, all starting to look similar. There's the arrow. We don't know. Here we go. Near. We drew this out back here on near. We drew this out back here on near and then redrew it just to like a couple on Tuesday, I believe. I can't remember. We redrew it at some point, just, come down into this target area, maybe bounces back up, comes back down, puts in another higher low, and then takes off to the upside, maybe after Bitcoin, right? Rari, still trying to find bottom. Dot is the bottom in. Let's see. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. Is the bottom in? Possibly. But the next possible buy the dip scenario looks like that. Cardano, similar thoughts. Bullish divergence is the bottom in. We don't know. Mana, you get it. You get the point. We already had all this mapped out in advance. Matic, bullish divergence. The Matic hasn't found bottom yet on the daily candle closes. unless it closes higher. The candle close isn't done yet. Could be another wick and close higher. We don't know. Atom, shibby shib shib, holding on for dear life on target 4 over here. Doggy coin, XRP, AVAX. I put out this fractal a long time ago. I don't know if it keeps playing out. I think I put it out over here, not a long time ago, a month ago. What if AVAX plays out similar like this? Maybe it takes a few weeks and then starts its major breakout in July. We don't know. Inch, do we care? No, because Coinbase is delisting it tomorrow, supposedly. And they broke the news over here on the sell signal, and I was out. I took a small, I can't remember now, 4 or 5% loss. I took a 4 or 5% loss. Yep. It happens to the best of us, right? But I was like, Coinbase is delisting it. Do they know something I don't? And there's a sell signal. So whatever. I can just move over and buy a different coin that probably could play out something similar. I didn't have a lot of money in it anyways, a little bit more than lunch money, but obviously not the big stack, right? The bigger stack. MicroStrategy breaking back down, right? Breaking back down. God, flip flop back and forth, right? So pending sell signal again. There's a pending sell signal over here. Didn't close that way, and way back here in well, not way back here, a couple weeks ago, at least 2 or 3 weeks ago, we put out this up arrow or down arrow like this. Oh, let's go like that. So a breakdown from this trend line, and it's red, right? And then we'll put in a higher low, close this gap over here, other gaps over here, we don't know, but it is something to be aware of if you're trading. I'm not in MicroStrategy, so I'm just charting it out, kind of looking at things, but I'm not personally in any positions on. By the way, none of this is financial advice, obviously. This is always only for educational purposes only. And hopefully find some entertainment along the way, maybe making fun of me. Let's go. So breaking down possible higher low, lower high over here, but could put in that higher low, who knows where, right? There's a little bit of a gap over there too, right? Pretty gappy. Doesn't mean they're going to close the gaps right away. Could take time to play out, like maybe the bear market, right? So maybe it finds support here, and then that's the next possible buy the dip scenario. NASDAQ, ultra bullish on the daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart. You get the point. SP 500, same thing. Got the longer term targets up there. Dow Jones looks a little bit different. We mapped it out, kind of drew it out back here. Would it come like this, kind of consolidate, flat line, and then maybe take off to the upside? Maybe. Russell 2000, we talked about the same thing. Maybe it would go like this, flat line, and come back up. But it's somewhere in between here and here as of right now, right? So it's somewhere in between. So it doesn't mean it couldn't come back down, put in a higher low. Who knows? I'm not in those. Dollar. What is the dollar doing? What is the dollar doing? Bearish divergence. Where are these lower highs? I don't know. Is this a lower high? I don't know. It's so wishy-washy, jumpy. Sell signal, buy signal. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't know what it's fighting. It's battling. VIX, perma bulls want it to be down at this lower level. Perma bears want it to come all the way back up, right? So we don't know. Natural gas. I think this is bearish divergence and a reversal candle, right? We talked about it yesterday. Yeah. Watch out for that. Yesterday, I said, what did I do? When would now be a good time to take profits? The reverse candle hadn't closed yet, but there was bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. When was now, aka yesterday, a good time to take profits. And I also said, doesn't mean it couldn't go much higher, right? It could go considerably higher. However, this is usually a pretty strong indicator of a reversal. It's not 100%, but it's possible it just comes back down like this and continues to make additional bearish divergence. Maybe there's another reversal candle and then comes back down like that. So we don't know how it's going to play out. But if you're in it to win it back here at the buy signal and you're getting overbought reverse candle, bearish divergence, overbought reversal candle, when would yesterday, I mean now, be a good time to take profit on natural gas if you were in said buy position back here, right? Could it go higher? Sure. But it's good to take profits, right? Good to lock it in, especially on natural gas futures where it's like 10x leverage. Woo wee. What else? What else? What else? Gold starting to break back down. Still in this overall. I was pointing this out as well. Is this bearish divergence? Is this a lower high over here, right? Breaking back down on silver. NVIDIA. Okay. Got all those. I said we wouldn't get into all those. Let's go over the Bitcoin mining stocks, right? Bitcoin mining stocks over here. HUT has hit 2 out of the 4 targets again. Hit 3 out of 4 targets over here. If it hits 4 out of 4 targets from this level here at $8.80, a move up to there on stock only is about a 58% move to the middle of there. So if you go from here, right, it was this buy signal over here all the way up to here, just on stock alone, 58.64% to the middle of target 4, right? If it came all the way up here and retested the 200-week moving average like it did over here, that would be a move of 104% on stock alone. From that buy signal down there, we were talking about it, it's up 28%. I'm confused, Jesse. It says 28%, but you have a total gain over there, 56%. I don't know. Oh, that's right. Options. Who are you talking to? I don't know. We don't flex because not everyone feels good about my wins. It's not a substantial amount either, right? I don't go all in on trades. More so on Bitcoin, stuff like that, but bigger trades, but I still don't go all in. But anyways, a little bit more than lunch money. MIGI, a little bit more than lunch money. You don't need to disclose any of this. Target 1 over here, right? We're not shilling anything. We're just showing you what we're seeing on the charts. MIGI has hit target 1 again. Will it hit target 2? Question mark. Will it hit target 3? Question mark. Will it hit target 4? Question mark. That is the question. We don't know for sure, but it is trending that way. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Breaking news. Pending buy signal on the weekly chart. There's also a pending, you can't see it. It doesn't come across clearly because there's also a pending MACD bullish crossover. There is a pending weekly buy signal back above the trending dots. Happened back here on this buy signal and it pumped hard after that. We don't know if it's going to do that again. This was the macro low, August 2023. This was a reversal candle on the weekly chart. This was a double bottom over here, slightly higher low, ever so slight. Weekly candle close back above the trending dots. This is another macro higher low over here, right? So you got a low. You got the low, and then you've got a higher low on the macro there. Boom. Here we go. Pending MACD bullish crossover. Pending buy signal on MIGI. Let's go. Hive. weekly chart. Hit target 1 so far. Doesn't even have a pending buy signal yet. Could in the near future. Here is the weekly chart. Let's redraw it based off the weekly. It was drawn based off the daily chart, but you can see even on the weekly chart, the buys were based off the daily chart, but you can see this was a clear breakout here. Weekly candle closed back above, came back tested it at $2.60 ish. Hit shorter term target 1 over here. Hive, this is longer term target. Is this longer term target 1 or 2? Longer term target 1 hasn't even been hit yet. Bitcoin has hit 4 out of 4 targets to the upside and is well above, making new all-time highs. Could Hive come up and hit target 1? Possibly. It seems like it's possibly really early over here. This is potentially the low at $1.30. This is potentially a higher low over here. You can kind of map it out like that. I'm just using the horizontal lines now because it's faster, easier than drawing it out with the other tool. But there you go. Is that a possible higher low? Came back over here, looks at the same level, retested it, right? Back above the trending dots. Shorter term targets, longer term targets. Longer term targets are drawn out way back here and are still valid in my own personal opinion. Takes time to play out. It's like catching lightning in a bottle. High risk, high reward. Don't forget to take profits along the way. But the potential is the potential. That's all it is, the potential, right? So we will see. CLSK got the longer term targets over here, right? It's hit 3 out of the 4 longer term targets so far. It has not hit longer term target 4, similar to Bitcoin. Still bullish on the daily chart. The breakout over here was November 2023. So was CLSK leading the way? This was the low. This is the macro low over here, right? This was the macro higher low. And then had that buy signal over here on the weekly chart, similar to MIGI. And then will it come up and hit multiple longer term targets to the upside? We don't know for sure, but CLSK is bullish again on the weekly chart, fake out to the downside. And there we go. Could be getting back above the trending dots. And zoom in over here and back above that downward trend line. And there was a pending buy signal on the daily chart yesterday. There's a buy signal. Now there's a pending MACD bullish crossover on CLSK. Longer term target 4 is up there. Bitfarm. Woo-wee. Someone lit the daily candle on fire today. It's hit 3 out of the 4 shorter term targets. Got longer term targets up there. Weekly chart. Had a buy signal a couple weeks ago. MACD bullish crossover, right? Marathon Digital. You get the point. Let's see, daily chart, right? Buy signal a couple days ago. Riot, buy signal yesterday. We gonna make it? Hopefully we all gonna make it. Woof. Breaking out back here on June 4th. Buy signal broke out of the longer term downward trend line. Weekly chart flipping ultra bullish on the weekly chart. 200-week moving average up there. Oh man, Irish Energy. Weekly chart had a buy signal, was breaking out middle of May a month ago. 3 of the 4 longer term targets so far, right? 3 of the 4 longer term targets so far, like CLSK. Cypher Mining, pending MACD bullish crossover. It's hit 1 out of the 4 longer term targets so far. BTBT could be lagging time wise, just like Elite Dawn YouTube was talking about, right? Elite Dawn YouTube. So you got the daily chart that's currently bullish, still above the trending dots, above target 1. Had this breakout over here at about 2 something, low 2s. And now the weekly chart also had that weekly buy signal, then another one at 260. And here it is back above shorter term target 1s. So you got the shorter term targets. I don't have the longer term targets drawn out, but you got the 200-week moving average at 521. Daily chart, you got the shorter term targets over here like that. So 200-week moving average, 200-week moving average. You want to see these targets get hit. flip this resistance into support, and then continue upward like that. All right, is that it? Is that it? Are we gonna get in the chart requests? Anything else jumps out at us? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. So again, bearish divergence on all the Bitcoin ETFs, pending sell signal. So is it possible? Target 4 hasn't been hit, right? Target 4 has not been hit. Will it come back down? I think this is target 3, but you do have a gap over here. Let's see. Let's get back on this tool. And then there is a gap here on Bitcoin ETFs, just as an awareness. We don't know if they're going to get filled or not. Could take some time to play out. Maybe they don't get filled for a while. Not all gaps get filled. When they do, we don't know. But they do work great as targets, right? They do work great as targets. As of right now, you got this shorter term downward trend line, upward trend line, breaking that. And you got this longer, hasn't even been around that long, right? Has that longer term. Could be similar thought as on Bitcoin, right? Maybe it finds support. It goes higher like that. We don't know. The bearish divergence, the shorter term could be two things. Either it's letting us know that there's a trend reversal, or the bearish divergence could already be cleared, right? There's two thoughts on it. So it's not always, if this happens, this always happens, right? It's not 100%. Otherwise, we would be billionaires. What else? All right, let's get into some of the chart requests. First, let's kind of just double check. How are we doing on likes? How are we doing on likes? 10? 10? That's it? Oh, that hurts my feelings. That hurts my feelings. You're hurting my feelings over here. Why? Why are you being so mean to me? Should I cry? Smash that like button. Just tap it. You don't even have to smash it. You can just tap it, or just tap the subscribe over here if you want. If you want to be obnoxious and really smash it, go for it. But if not, either lead on. You got it. All right, so let's get into some of these chart requests. Near, yep. Got it. Sol, not overperforming Sol, is it? Yeah, it is, because Sol hasn't even made a new all-time high, right? Sol hasn't even made. I think you're talking about ANF or NVIDIA, but in my personal opinion, maybe you're talking about from the bottom. I don't know, but it has not made a new all-time high, right? Right. New all-time high is up here at 260. Sol has not done that, but from what your standpoint is, from that weekly 788%, right? Yeah. So, not from that weekly buy signal, it didn't. Sol outperformed that, right? But Sol has not taken out this former all-time high of 260, and that was from November 2021. But weekly chart is Sol going to find support, or is Sol going to continue to go through a correction? We don't know. What else? We'll see. Yep. Okay. NVO. I don't even know what NVO is. What is NVO? Yeah, I don't know which one you're. It's gotta be one of the. It's either that one or this one. I don't know. You gotta put in more details. Let me know if it's stock. Obviously, crypto's not coming up, but you gotta let me know which one. So there's two of them. This is why I say Yeah, I mean, but you got to put it in early, right? If you put it in early, if you don't, if you're making me guess, then it just interrupts the live stream. So that's why we want to put in all the details and the exchange and all that stuff. So uh, we don't want to interrupt this live stream because none of this is scripted. It's not edited, anything like that. So that's weekly chart. This is the daily chart, right? Uh, I don't have much to go off of 110. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Was that the high? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see, daily chart. Still uptrend as of right now. Was a reverse candle. Let's see. Weekly chart, 2-week chart, monthly chart. So I don't know. You'd be calling tops right now. What else? Nice. Yeah, that's what I have. Yep. Okay. What else? Lawrence getting in late request. Ay, ay, ay. Lawrence, your early bird on the comments at 9:02 a.m. So I will allow it. I will allow it, but I prefer the request to be early. Early bird gets the worm. But since you're a returning live streamer and you commented at 9:02 a.m. And you're still here, then I will do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. AJAX. Let's go. Let's go. I know I have it on here, but where is it? Yeah, thank you for putting in USDT. That helps out a lot. I have it on here, as you can see. Go to symbol. Probably going to look similar. There's not a lot of chart history, but probably going to look similar to the other altcoins. And you can see the handy dandy TA work that we've already done, right? Is the bottom in. We don't know for sure. Let's clean this up a little bit. Probably don't need all of that. But you get the point, right? It was not bullish divergence, right? This was not bullish divergence. It just made a new low. Was getting oversold. Reverse candle, still oversold. Still trending down. This is a more aggressive downward trend line, Lawrence. As of right now, it's guessing that the bottom is in. We don't know yet. So obviously a higher low is a higher probability. That's very aggressive. Let's put the bigger arrow out over here, and we'll put a smaller arrow out over here like that. And so, what could possibly happen if the bottom is in, right? We don't know for sure. It comes back up, comes back down, maybe puts in a higher low, pumps back up, comes back down. However, the TA plays out, right? That would be the bigger arrow, right? The bigger arrow move out there, in my own personal opinion. Maybe it just goes straight, the bigger arrows from here and takes up, but that's possibly how something could play out. Maybe it doesn't take that long. Maybe it's over here. So just be aware of that. We don't know that the bottom is in. It's possible. This could still be the lowest wick over here at 60 cents. We don't know for sure, right? We don't know for sure. That's AGX. 9:54 a.m. We're not going to go over an hour because then I'd have to put a hat on and then I'd have to flip it backwards and you really get into it. And I don't think we have enough likes for that. We could double check. Do I have a hat? Yeah, I have a hat. So way over there. I don't think we have the likes for it anyways, so I don't think it matters. No, we don't. We only have 11. So that's all right. That's okay. You guys didn't want to get into overtime, did you? Overtime? I don't think so. But I do appreciate all the ones that did smash the like button, all the ones that do continue to support the live streams, and of course the Discord members and the Twitter X followers and the YouTube followers and the newsletter followers. I think I'm going to do by the way, Crypto Stu was doing a fabulous job for more than 2 months on posting daily during the week, like putting out 4 to 5 newsletters. I thought he did a good job. I'm a little biased, but I thought he did a pretty good job. But he wore himself out I used to do the weekly newsletter. So Crypto Stu put in his official resignation over there. It's funny because he's unpaid, right? He was unpaid, but he officially put in his resignation on the newsletter. Burnt himself out. So it'll be me doing the newsletters again. I'm definitely not going to do them daily. So I'm going to get back into doing the newsletter on a weekly basis. It's free anyways, right? It's free anyways. But follow me over on the newsletter. And I think I'm going to put one out today, right? I got a lot on my plate today. I got a lot of major things I want to get done, things behind the scenes that I've been working on for a long time. And it's getting closer and closer and closer. So I do have things I need to work on. But if you want to support, if you want to be in the beta testers, right, when new things come out, you have to be a member, right? You have to be a member, and you got to come over to services. You can get it here or here. There's 2 ways to get there. And if you need to know how to get in there, you can get into the Discord and get the Sharpshooter Indicator 3.1. You can see everything over there. You can subscribe $29 a month, cancel anytime you feel like it. Subscribe for the year, and you save 2 months, nearly 17%. And then, of course, $79 a month or $660. That's pretty good, 30%. Someone just DM'd me who is he was doing 29. I think is a he. I don't know for sure, but they were $29 a month, and now they want to upgrade to the yearly at $660. If you ever want to upgrade or downgrade, you can obviously do that. Just send me an email. You could direct message me, but just send me an email from the billing email. That's the easiest, the fastest way. And that way I can help you take care of that. It's pretty easy to do. You can cancel. You can email me to cancel, whatever. Just let me know, and I can help you out any which way ever. But in this case, they want to upgrade to the yearly at $660. So with that, I think we're going to call it here. And I appreciate all of you. It's 9:57. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And we will see you tomorrow on TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Live stream tomorrow. Probably be pretty chill. And we will go from there. All right. See you later.